Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is the podcast where Ben has coronavirus and is not admitting it.
Yay, Ben's infected.
I ain't got no
How
corona.
fun.
Ben has the virus.
He has the virus.
I ain't got virus. Don't you worry.
No, you can't say that for definite yet.
You
Well, no,
literally
I
told
haven't
me
even got
that
tested
someone
yet.
with the you told me someone with the virus made you food and then you ate it and now you're coughing consistently.
I never said that.
Yeah, they said they made you a pizza or something from scratch.
No. No.
What?
I don't know where you're coming
Why?
from. Bro. I said I was having a conversation with somebody and I didn't find out they had COVID till the end.
Making a
Oh,
pizza.
I thought you said they made you a pizza.
Making a
And then
pizza.
today they went to a COVID test site and they got tested negative.
It shows how much I listen to you.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And then they got tested negative, so they don't have COVID, but they did, but now they don't. So therefore, I still could have got it. So I've just got to
Get tested.
get tested
that is-
anyway.
that's a DU.
There's a DU.
It's not that
Let's
much
just say you
of a
have it and don't let anyone go near you with a 6-foot pole. You'll be alright.
Well, yeah, I'm being really careful about it, so I don't give it to my mum and my sister, because then it's really bad. Like if I get it, it's fine. If they get it, they could die. So I'm not. I'm being like really back off because even I'm slightly ill. It's not. I don't think I'm COVID, but I'm slightly.
Yeah, but
ill,
for you,
so-
slightly ill is the end of the world. The amount of times you've been ill, you go, oh, I can't feel anything. My chest hurts, and I've got a headache, and I'm aching, and I need to go to bed. Good night, guys. Just leaves the call.
Yeah, every time you're ill or you
So
don't
it's
feel
not,
well,
it's
you
not,
make
I'm
it out
slightly
you're
ill,
dying.
but you're dying.
No, because you know my cough.
You got
yeah?
like swine flu or something,
I had swine flu when I was a kid, actually.
and that's why every time you get the flu now, it's swine flu.
you know how I've got my bad cough, yeah. I recently that's flared up. I've got chest pains and I'm feeling like really drowsy. So I'm not. I don't know. I don't think I'm like ill, but I'm a little bit. So I've just got to be cautious, just not to give anyone anything.
Thank God I don't have to go near you.
Yeah,
Well, it's
you
probably
live
because the
fucking 3
amount
hours away.
of time I've been spent in fucking doors. I'm not going anywhere, doing anything. My immune system's just got worse and worse.
You know how when you go outside in the sun, it's meant to be good for you or something. It's good for. It's somehow
Yeah,
good
it
for
gives
you.
you
Yeah.
vitamin D.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't fucking been outside and seen sunlight in fucking.
You're not a caveman though, mate.
Bro, you go on walks like
I go on walks at night time when there's no sun.
Why?
Oh, I just like going out when it's dark. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I haven't fucking seen sunlight in so long. My
I
bones
haven't-
are probably
It's
going to break
freezing,
soon.
so.
I haven't been out properly.
It's
Your
not that
bones
cold.
can't
If you...
break out because you drink milk,
Ages.
you idiot.
What?
That's all I have to say.
Your bones can't break. That means because I've drunk a glass of milk. Because I drank a glass of milk, that means I can jump off the biggest building.
No,
Right.
no, that's not what I'm saying.
My bones won't break because I've drunk milk. That's your logic.
Yeah, but you're saying that your bones are going to break because you haven't seen sunlight.
Yeah, because it gives you vitamin D.
What?
Right.
To bother you? I'm really
Bro,
confused.
You've
Wait,
got, like,
no,
one
wait.
end of the spectrum where milk does all the bones, and then you get the other end of the spectrum.
Will,
where
are you trying to make a
vitamin D
point by saying,
What?
oh,
You don't need. Will's trying to make the point that you don't need sunlight. And
No,
that
I'm not.
I drink milk, so it's fine. I can jump off
No.
any building I want, and I won't break any bones ever.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
all the soldiers out in the field should just
Yeah.
chug fucking milk.
It's,
Just absolutely.
oh, that's
chug.
why the
It's just
Jedi
like if you're
take
playing a
non-full
battle
damage 'cause they
royale and you
drink so
just-
much milk.
it's like when you're playing a battle royale game, and then you
Yeah,
get
full
bandages and
damage.
wrap it around your arm, and then all of a sudden you're just fixed. So you might as
Instead
well
of
just
that's
drink milk. You just start pouring milk all over you and rubbing it into your skin.
Just us lot out and about running. We jump off a ledge, like break our fucking shins, and we just drink milk. And just 5 minutes later, it's fine.
All right, because we're on a retarded topic right now. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that word. Am I?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay.
You are now.
Fuck it. I've already used it. All right. So there's a myth where if you know when an elevator's going down, right? It's broken. It's about to fall and smash and hit the ground, right?
Yeah.
There's a rumor that if you jump
No.
just before it lands,
No,
No.
you're wrong.
you'll
I-
stay
I can-
alive.
Do you know what you're supposed to do?
Just
You're
die.
supposed to spread eagle yourself at the bottom of the elevator, right, or the lift, because we're British, right? Like this, like spread eagle star, right? Where you try and get all your hands and feet in the corners of it, and you lay down flat. that is how you increase your chances of survival on it. Because at the end of the day, they've done tons of tests on it. If you try and jump, right, you actually slam on the ground. But when you slam on the ground when you're on the
I'm
floor,
sorry, you're
you
waffling.
No, it makes
No,
sense.
no,
Either way, you'll fucking die.
no, you won't.
Basically,
You have a chance of surviving.
If it starts
No,
falling, I'm like, alright,
unless
I'm
you're the
like,
main
you-
character of a movie, you're
You
dying.
have a better chance of surviving with the way Ben said than you do jumping. Put it that way.
Yeah. But they've done tests on it. They've
just
done
accept
tests
your
on
fate.
it.
Accept your fate.
Innit? Smoke a little
Except for
doobie.
fate, no, because you might be able to survive. Most of the time people do survive from a crashing lift. It's just you get seriously injured. And if you do it the way I said it, because they've tested it, then you don't even get seriously injured.
But I'm not tall enough. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
You just lay down flat on the ground.
Well, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So
Luca,
Yeah, I'm
Luca goes
fucked,
like
I'm
this.
dead.
Hold on, Luca goes like this, and it just like spreads out all over the floor.
No, but all you got to do, right? Literally, all you got to do is just lay down, spread eagle, and that is how you.
What if I go to
you-
sleep?
What about that? Say if I just
Probably
want to
won't
die.
wake up again, then will you?
Yeah, yeah, it's very true.
Or you just wake up to suddenly die. It's just madness.
Fucking hell. Anyway. For some reason, recently, I've been feeling really nostalgic. Like I've just going back to the better times, you know.
Beat Saber.
Not Beat Saber.
It's because of the music on Beat Saber. that
It
you've
isn't.
installed.
It really isn't. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw this. I saw this thing. It's like the top 100 songs from early 2000s, and I just clicked on it. And going through those songs, like fucking hell, these came out this long ago. I just listening through those again. I don't know. I really enjoyed going back in time. It's like I had this fucking time travel machine. Felt like I was in fucking Avengers Endgame, mate. They have to go anywhere just listening to music. Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it. I mean,
because when that type of music is 1,000 times better than the music we have now.
most of it
Straight
is.
facts.
Most of it is. Some of it isn't. I mean, I don't like half of the music. Like most popular radio music that's out now, I fucking hate. Like I just don't like it. It's all the same thing. There's nothing good about it.
And it's always repeated words,
Yeah.
repeated choruses, and it's always just I don't know, like
It's
oi,
not
just
new.
repeated over and over and over and
Or
over
they're
again.
trying to show off. When that's not why I'm listening to music. I want to listen to music to listen to music, not know that okay, you've got 100 bags, you've got a really fucking fancy car, and you've got 1,000 girls, bro. Like I don't care.
100.
Yeah,
It's not a fucking number.
it is 10 and then 100, so 10,000. Is that me being stupid or?
Why didn't you say 10,000?
I don't know, because I was on a. I don't know,
It somewhat makes sense.
somewhat. What about for you
Well,
guys?
you could say 1,200, which is 1,200. So technically, you're saying 1,000.
1,000, yeah, 1,000.
So what, 100?
And that
That's
just doesn't make
100K.
sense.
Yeah, 100 is 100k.
No, technically, it's 100.
Not 100 of 100k's. I mean, 100.
We just fucked up ourselves here. Yeah, what
Alright.
about you guys? How do you feel How do you get yourself to feel nostalgic?
I don't
No, you don't
like
wank, Karen, do you?
I don't do
Wait, what?
something to
He
get
just did the
me-
wanking thing.
No, I didn't.
I don't do something to get me nostalgic. It just happens or it doesn't.
How does
I
that
don't
make
fucking
sense?
know.
Just all of a sudden, just go back to your childhood. Just fucking, I don't know. You're just there talking to your friends. I remember when that happened to me as a child. I actually know. To be fair, you do that. You just randomly bring up a topic. So, oh yeah, back in my day when I was in school, me and my buddies used to go play football in the field. Yeah.
What?
I don't even know who you're
What group
talking to.
boys
at the
didn't?
moment, I'm not gonna lie.
To you, Ben.
Me?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
say
go
anything
like,
about me
yeah, I don't do
playing
anything to
football.
make myself to feel nostalgic. It just happens. So you just sitting there one day and think, oh fuck, I remember that.
Yeah.
Not for me. I've got to be like something's got to pop up. Hello, William.
Well,
I know
there
it's quite
will be things,
nostalgic.
there will be things that remind you, like smells or experiences or like doing something.
The
But most
smell of freshly cut grass reminds me of my primary school. You know when there's like the big
Yeah,
lawn
yeah,
umbrella. They're cutting everything up and that.
I don't think anything brings me back to primary school. Brings me back to when I was a child, but not primary
Eating.
school.
Everything for me brings me back.
No,
to
because that
primary
was me on like at home, mate. So that wasn't primary school.
The primary school meals, did they fill you up at all, or?
No.
Yeah.
That's why
If
I
I
brought a
got to
packed
it.
lunch as well.
If I actually got to the primary school meals, they'd fill me up. But it was everyone was like fighting over it because they could never.
Well,
feed everyone.
say one thing about me in primary school food.
First come,
Finished it.
first
No,
served.
I'm not lying. He finished it in a good 5 seconds.
He finished it before.
I'd
he
get
went
their
home.
plate, basically sprint to my seat before anyone else could sit down. I'm gone.
Why?
He would sit down, finish it, and go.
Doesn't that give you
Yeah.
indigestion? I can't say the
No,
word.
because we always
Oh.
had to fight, right? To who would get to the classroom to get the football.
Oh.
Yeah, because there
And-
was like 2 classes and there was only 1 ball, and we didn't want to share. So whoever got the ball first wins. So I was nominated.
To eat.
I
quickly and
nominated.
get the
I
ball.
nominated myself just to fucking.
Did you always get the ball?
Fuck yeah! I was done in 5 seconds. I'd get my plate, I'd get my tray, I'd get my food, say thank you to whoever gave me it, sit down, and then as I see someone walking towards me, I'm like, yeah, I'm gone to eat. And what? But yeah, I finished.
Did you have it on a tray or a plate?
It was like a prison tray.
Yeah, bro. I was like, it's like section here, and section here for different types
Yeah.
of food, and it was like a certain color for. Did you have like to pick a color card and you have to give it to the dinner lady?
Yeah.
Oh my
Red
god.
card was like meat and stuff.
Yeah.
Yellow card was like sandwiches, and green card was like vegetarian option.
Yeah. And at the end, do you have to? You go through and then you can pick a dessert at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, the
fuck.
mini
No,
shop
when-
they were so paying.
Oh yeah, the
Mine was
desserts.
chocolate cake with custard. That was the best thing there.
Mine was chocolate Rice Crispy, square pudding sort of thing, and I have a bit of custard on that as well.
Did you ever have
Yeah.
pizza rolls?
Weird.
No.
Oh, they were.
Will
banging.
did. We'll fucking filled up on them every day.
I ate all of them. Also a glass of milk.
Ben, what did you have? Shape.
No, just the way you collected your food with like cards. That's just really weird.
No, because like at the register, like you say, okay, you say here, and then I'll give you the
Ben,
food options, and then you say what
it's-
card you want.
Yeah.
So then
You say
they
it's
make
to
enough
save them
food.
money. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they know exactly what they need to have
What we
cooking.
had is we had this fuck off big hall, right? And you had all the tables and everything along one wall. And you'd have
It went
the
to
line-
Hogwarts.
We had it kind of. I'm not gonna lie, the building was something you'd see out of Harry Potter. It was very old and shit. You'd have like a line going in round the wall, and then along the other side of the wall you had obviously the whole kitchen, and then you just had one of those, where you just grab the tray, you go further down the line, you put your plate, you go further down the line, you put your cutlery on, and then you finally get to the buffet like type thing, and you like walk along, and then they'll you'll ask for something, you'll be like yes, no, and they'll put it on your plate. So you go down, your sausages, yeah, mashed potato, yeah, broccoli, yeah, and they would like put it on your plate.
Broccoli.
And just an example, and yeah, broccoli. They would serve broccoli, right?
No, we had pizza rolls and cake.
And you'd go further down, and then towards the end, you'd have you'd grab a little little plate, and then you'd have something. You'd have like a little pudding thing, like a
That's so extra. Like you literally.
flapjack or a like a Rice Krispie cake thingy, and
Bro, I
then
would
you'd
have been
fuck off,
fat in
sit
your
down,
school.
So this is
I
what
would have been
happens, right?
so fat,
Ben,
fatter than
Ben.
I was.
No, they
There's
fed us like we were in the military. That their food was like because everyone was so sporty, even the kids who weren't were so sporty. They had to feed you like to keep you in a certain way to keep you going.
They weren't sporty. They were just fat.
No, everyone was really fucking. No, I don't think I know a single fat person.
Ben, literally, our school. All right.
But no,
You get a
wait,
card. You get a card. You
I
eat
tell you
it.
this, Aaron,
Done.
yeah, literally everybody, because there was so many people in that school, to be able to get the good food and as much food as you want, you had to be there first. So everybody would fucking run across the school, bolt into the line, and if you were at the end, you might as well have just fucked off and came back in an hour.
Aaron.
You got shit food.
Do you remember them little yellow lunch boxes at that table in the kitchen?
Bro, we had
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, it was literally prison food.
Your school's weird.
No, it was like
We-
like
no, we got
really
given
bad
prison
food you
food.
get from a corner shop. They
No,
just
it's
put
worse
it on a
than
plate
that.
and give it to you. I mean,
No,
we
but-
had slop called
bread was-
beans. Like, you know, baked beans. It was just slop, bro. They mashed it up together and just put it on the fucking tray. It was
imagine mashing
butters.
baked
I
beans.
never ate it. I never ate
Off
it.
life. Off for life.
And the
Look at
coleslaw
that
was
crusty
it had a
shit,
green
man.
kind of tint to it.
Oh,
Coleslaw isn't supposed to be green. The pizza rolls were banging though. They were banging, burnt but banging. They were really good. That's all I
Aaron
heard.
used to
I've-
have
you
the
could.
pizza squares.
Pizza squares. Oh, the squared pizza.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I've heard in America that their prison food, what they do is they use ramen for like ramen noodles.
Yeah.
They use that as a source of currency because obviously there isn't money and stuff. But then at the end of like a day or a week or something, they all chip in with their ramen, put in a thing, and then get some hot water, and then they get like Cheetos, for example, and they crush it all up to make it like proper like powdery. You put it in, you mix it, so it's like spicy ramen. That's what I've heard.
You do
They
know
also make a
prisons,
chocolate
you have
birthday
currency.
cake with Reese's.
What, in prison?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's. You know, as mad. You know there is currency in prison though. They have your own little in. It's like it's real money, but like it's money you spend within prison. So you buy things like toothbrushes or a little radio or certain types of food and stuff.
Yeah, but they're not allowed
Is
to
it like a
trade money.
5M server with economy?
You can't. You can't.
No, it's just like a 5M server when you get locked in prison.
You can't. You can't.
You just run
I
around.
mean, you can trade money, give each other money, or nick each other's money, but it's not like physical money. It's like through like cards and shit, and it's on your person. So I think in some, I've seen like YouTube videos. You know how they go into like prisons and like showcase them and shit. Some prisons use like these little cards, and other prisons make it like higher end prisons where it's a lot more dangerous. They don't. They have it so it's like on your fingerprints, and nobody can nick your money. Because I think when you get that big, you know, people start intimidating people and nick their money and whatever. I mean, they might do that, Aaron, but there is money in prisons. They, you know.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fucking stop. This is a fucking podcast.
All right. Fair enough.
Luca, do you want to speak about that business?
Oh yeah.
Don't mention names.
Okay. Yeah. Don't want to promote 'em. But the other day, really weird, on my personal Instagram account, actually, we have now a group Instagram called LostCornflakes. So if you want to go follow us to check out like any news about us, you can go follow it, and we'll highly appreciate it. Anyway, on my personal Instagram account, I got a DM from a company, a clothing company. I'm not going to say who. And they asked if I wanted to be an ambassador for their website. If you don't know what that means, then basically is they wanted me to promote their merch and be a member of their team. So like they'll post pictures of me wearing the merch and put it in their story and all that, blah blah blah. And you think, okay, that's pretty cool. And they have quite a lot of followers, like more than 20k followers. And I was like, oh, they're pretty legit. And I thought, okay, they'll just send me some merch, take a picture, blah blah blah. That'd be cool. But no. They wanted me to buy the merch, and I have to buy different types of merch, whatever they got on there, send them a picture, then they promote it, and promote me as well. But I'm like, well, I don't really want to do that. It's not really it's not really helpful for me. And I asked them lot about what they think. Like, if you were in that situation, boys, would you say yes or no? Without asking
If I had
anyone?
money.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was like you had to pay every time for them to actually put you on the website.
But then you get paid anyways.
Yeah, but only
Yeah, but
15%
you don't
of the
get paid
sales.
enough to be able to.
I
You
wouldn't
gotta
make
be-
enough
I would
money
like-
back to cover
You've got to
my
be a
costs.
sexy man.
That's definitely not
I
you,
won't do that.
Ben. So you will not make that money.
You, I care bit, yeah.
What? That was fresh.
Fucking, but like, yeah, and then I told him about our podcast. I said, "What if we just like mentioned you in our podcast all the time and have you as a sponsor? Like, can we just get stuff out of that?" He said, "Oh, link me the podcast. Link them the podcast." I said, I gave them the schedule. They said, "Okay, we'll check it out." I've heard nothing from them for about 3 days, so you know, it was a bit weird. But what do you guys think about it? Like, do you think
I
they
thought
seem just legit, or they just want business out of it?
It seemed legit until you said you had to buy a T-shirt or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to buy
And
it.
since she was like, I have to buy a T-shirt, I was like, no, don't do it. It's a scam.
I mean, maybe to buy the first one to make sure like you're
No,
legit.
but that's what they want you to do.
buy it every time
Yeah,
you want to be on.
they
It's just
said in the
not
message
right.
like buy the first one to make sure like we know like you're serious about this. Well, that's cool. And then when I
Do you know why
asked
they
them
said
more
that?
questions, they said when I said okay fine, they sent me another message saying okay this is like a 20% off code, go and buy it. And then they said, P.S. The more merch you buy, the more we will post on our thing. So basically, they want me to buy new merch every time for me to be on their website, for me to get a sponsor from them, basically, and
Yeah.
actually get
But
promoted.
it's not a sponsor. You don't get anything out of it.
I do, no, I do, because I get
What was that?
15% of the sales, all right, and I get on their Instagram account, and people.
Yeah, but
can go to
they're
my
reaching out
account.
to a small person like you so that you buy the account because obviously
So I buy
you're.
the account.
I mean, you buy like the t-shirts and stuff, so they get money. So then they've got more sales. Then they go, oh yeah, I've got this much
Yeah, and
money.
then I
They're
promote
just getting
them.
profit from you.
Yeah, no, I promote them, and then they promote me. But like, fair
They
enough. I might have not got anything out of it, but it was still an opportunity.
You wouldn't.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't say yes. I just asked about what if you just sponsor our podcast.
You
They
didn't say
haven't got
no
back to
either.
me. Yeah, so I haven't really gave him a reply. I just said, "What about the podcast?" And then, we'll just see where he goes from there. But if nothing happens, then oh well, it's their loss. I mean, it's not really worrying for me. We might get another
Money
opportunity
isn't
in the
really a
future.
big factor. That's not the reason we're doing
Doing the
this sort of
podcast, no,
thing
we
for the
just-
podcast.
We really want to make a community here and have you guys come and like say if it's a long hard day at school or work, wherever you come back, you can listen to us and have a blast. So that's what we want to create. And
Sit back, smoke a little doobie, and then hopefully you can listen to our podcast.
yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Ben's on a phone call right now, and he's scratching his face,
yeah. So we're not.
and he
gonna hear
looks
anything
very
yet.
concerned, like someone's been shot, and he's watching him. Anyways,
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about some stuff about podcasts personally. So far we've had what 2 people on the podcast.
yes.
Yeah, two people.
Who the fuck? Yeah, we've had
Sorry.
2 people.
Yeah, we've had 2 people, and we're planning to get more people on.
You want to put your
and
phone on silent?
there are things that we want to talk about with people. There are things we want to like stories we want to bring up, but those people need to be there first. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy what we're doing so far because that's why we're here to entertain you guys. I mean, what about all of you? How do you guys feel about getting more collaborations on here, or do you feel we should just stick to us 4?
I think it will make the podcast a lot more interesting, and see if we collaborate with the right people.
Yeah,
I honestly
Well,
didn't hear what you said.
what do you think about getting collaborations on this, or do you want to stick about just us 4?
No, fuck yeah, I want to get collaborations.
Yeah, so I think depends on the people that come on here. They can really
As
be a
long as
good
they're
fit for us.
interesting, they have
Yeah.
something to talk about, and they have like a strong opinion on something, and they're willing to talk about it. Fuck yeah, they can
I
come
don't
on.
really care about like how many like people know them or if they've got a podcast.
No,
or
it's not if they're popular or
anything.
anything.
Yeah,
It's
I
if
know.
they're interesting.
If they're funny and they're good people to talk to, I'm down to have them on the podcast. I mean, any of you guys at home, if there's any person that you know, probably not a personal friend, but any person that you know that you want to be on this podcast, you want to hear them on this podcast, send us an email or just like put it in our Discord. Our
They
Discord is
could
a very
literally be.
helpful place.
They could literally be the most popular person in the world, like famous, but they're fucking boring.
Yeah, I know.
But then there could be some guy that's not recognised, but he's fucking. He's got a lot of stuff to say. That's
yeah, and he's
valid
funny.
and funny, important, whatever.
I'd rather have that kind of person on a podcast than Joe.
Oh
Rogan.
yeah.
Not to slag off Joe Rogan.
What?
but-
I'd love if Joe Rogan come on a podcast,
I
but
know, but like it depends if
Wouldn't
it
make
suits
sense.
with us. Yeah. So no offense, no slagging off to Joe Rogan. I love the guy. He's funny and he's a good podcast. Anyway, let's talk about some more stuff about the podcast. We got some stuff planned for the future for you guys. I know this episode has been kind of abrupt, but I can't really fucking talk today. But there's some things we want to talk about that's helping you guys as well. As you know, we've released merch and we've put that in our link tree, which you can go check out on our Discord and our Instagram, which is at LostCornflakes podcast. So far, we've put some good designs on there for you guys. I think they look sick. You can purchase those, wear them, send us pictures of you wearing them, tag us. We'll love to see you wearing our merch. That really warms my heart up. But we have some plans for you guys. We want to make this as big as we possibly can. So, in the future, we're going to be collaborating with some companies or at least one, and a designer to help us design stuff for you guys to wear that doesn't look stupid, and that you can class as everyday wearing clothes. Like, you can go out and think, oh, that's not merchandise, that looks cool, you can wear that. So make sure you stick around for that, because that will be coming in the future anyway. But Will, Aaron, Ben, what do you guys want to talk about?
Ben's not here because he went town.
I didn't even notice.
You didn't even talking?
No, I didn't realize he turned his camera off.
All right, let's get back to it. So I just want to quickly talk about content mainly from us, right?
Mhm. I mean,
So if you
go for it.
go on,
No,
go
you
on,
go for
ladies
it.
first,
No,
ladies
you go.
first,
No,
ladies
yeah.
first.
I've been
ladies
talking this
first.
time. Can't you go for it? No.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So we're gonna talk about some content. Basically, in the future, we could eventually do other stuff apart from the podcast.
Yeah, we wanna give you guys a
Expand and-
wide variety of content from us. I mean, I think
Fuck
we
yeah.
have the potential to do some other funny stuff for you guys. I mean, creating a group channel and doing videos in there, either it being gaming or just
Whatever,
some shit
whatever.
like a day in the life, but probably that won't happen. But yeah, we want to expand that, but we want to know you guys' opinion on YouTube. Leave it in the comments, Discord. Tell us, let us know. We're just starting out. We have no idea what you guys are loving. We've only released, this is our 12th episode, so
We haven't had any good feedback, or bad feedback for that matter. But we haven't had feedback.
we haven't had
at all,
proper
basically.
criticism or
We
what
haven't-
you guys really want to see from us.
We've had some criticism, which was we didn't talk about weed enough, and that was from someone that smoked a lot of
a
weed.
lot of weed, yeah. So we
I
wouldn't
don't really
class
class it as
Yeah.
feedback.
No, it wasn't a valid opinion or
Nah.
statement, but
No.
fuck it, it was funny.
But yeah, like, we want to hear your guys' thoughts on all of this.
Don't be shy to criticize us.
Yeah, and don't be
Tell us
shy
what
to
you
send
want,
us in
tell us what you
questions
wanna
as well.
hear.
Don't be shy to join Discord server. There are other girls there as well.
And don't be shy to follow us on Instagram.
Did you hear what I said, Luca?
What?
I said, don't be shy because there are other girls in the Discord. We might have to cut that out. Cut that out, but still, that was funny.
No, that's staying in.
All right, that
No
right,
one's gonna
just-
understand what that means.
let
and
me-
no
let
one
me
never
know.
will.
Let me explain it.
Oh,
No, don't.
don't.
Don't
Okay.
explain.
That
Someone-
stay-
someone-
don't
someone we
explain
know-
it.
Someone we know was simping, right? And then one of Luca's fellow friends wanted to join. Don't know why he used the
No,
word
that's not
fellow.
the story, bro.
And then wanted to join,
That's
but then
literally
that
not
person,
the story.
that person said,
You've
"Don't be
got
shy
it
to
so
join."
wrong. You've got it so wrong. No one's
the
no.
fuck
That's
up.
not what it is.
Ah,
No one's-
explain it. Explain it. They
No,
want to know.
no, I'm not gonna explain
They
it.
want to. If you don't explain it, I'll explain my version of the
Oh
story.
my god! So basically, someone we had this kind of game thing playing. I don't know. People can join.
We had a Minecraft server,
Yeah,
I think.
basically. All right, and then I was friends with a few people, and this one person said they play Minecraft, and then the person that hosted the server said, "Hey, are you gonna ask that person to join?" I said, "Yeah, maybe. I don't think they would join." And he goes like, "Oh, so if she's like scared, like I don't know, to join the server because there's so many guys in here, just tell her that don't be afraid because there's other girls in there as well." I remember just laughing my shit off. I was like, "Well, I've never heard anyone that's scared of a gender." And no one knows.
That's
No
how
one's
I
gonna know who
said.
it was.
I
Whatever,
started out
but-
by saying that person was simping,
Yeah.
which is true. It's true.
Yeah, but you got
But-
the other part of the story wrong. Oh, this person wanted to join. No, they didn't.
Just like someone made someone a pizza. Someone made Ben a pizza or
Your
something.
versions of stories are so shit.
No, I think when Ben was telling me that I was watching like a Gordon Ramsay pizza video, so I like mixed it up in my head. That's gotta be it because I was literally watching Kitchen Nightmares when he was telling me the story. So I must have been listening to both of them at the same time and picked up. So someone had a pizza for Ben. Now they've got a Corona, and it was fresh. that was literally it. Gordon Ramsay Kitchen Nightmares because he was telling the guy. It was like a 40-minute long episode. He was telling the guy that he needs to use fresh ingredients and not microwave shit. And it was like, all right, so you need fresh ingredients, make it from scratch. And now Ben's got corona. That's what I heard.
So Ben got corona was in the Gordon Ramsay video, yeah?
No, the Gordon Ramsay video was in Ben's speech.
That'll show how much we listen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, he tells me so much stuff a day, I can't fucking process it all. I don't remember what we've been talking about in this podcast, honestly. Apart from like prison food and ramen.
That wasn't
all I
even
remember.
planned to talk about that, mate.
Huh?
That wasn't even planned.
Nice one.
Thank
Red.
you.
I
I
mean
mean, that
red.
wasn't even planned. There we go. Anyway, yeah.
Let's wait. Hold on, guys. We're gonna have a quick break, and we'll be back when Ben comes back because he's fucking went to town. All right, guys. So we've decided. Fuck Ben. He's not here. He's
It's
not
taking
coming
too
back.
long. Maybe just
It's
had a
been
little
about.
rave.
It's been about. Let's find out how long it's been. It's been about a minute. 2 minutes 43 actually. It's been 2 minutes
We had a little
43.
rave in 2 minutes.
We listened to one song,
and then we gave
and now
up.
we're like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah,
We want to record this.
Yeah,
Really
just
good to
wanna
record.
carry on.
Yeah.
I mean, in the topic of having listened to a song, I've been learning guitar for about 6 months. I think it has been. And I've made a song, which is staying with me. And I want to make another song and release it. Don't know how that's gonna do. I don't know how it's gonna be called. How am I gonna say this without sounding really bad? I know I'm gonna be called gay. Basically for doing a song.
Why would we call you gay? That's being homophobic. We're not homophobic here at the Lost Cornflakes podcast. Why would they call you gay? Why would they like base your sexuality?
Lyrics, bro. That's just so fucking go life, do rap. A man's got 10 bags.
Who the fuck's gonna say? Man has got 10 bags.
I don't know.
Luca, if you could play one instrument for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I don't know.
And-
The xylophone. No,
Do you not like, have any other instrument that you wish you could play instead of guitar?
piano?
So would you rather play piano than guitar for the rest of your life?
Nah, I love guitar more.
Yeah, I'd probably play the harmonica.
You play that thing from Sea of Thieves, the one that you got to push and pull.
No, I'll play the little like drum things.
This is really easy.
No, I'll just
Actually,
I can do it
no,
on my
that's
desk.
that's actually a good question. What instrument, if you could like learn an instrument and like play it, what one would you do?
Harmonica.
I don't know.
I'd 100% learn to play either the piano
Mm-hmm.
or the piano. Yeah.
Piano.
Yeah, I think mine would either be the piano or the piano.
The piano or the piano?
I was thinking about 2019 in like December around the time. I was with one of my friends. He's come around every day, and then we've decided that we wanted to try to produce music of some sort. And after 3 seconds, we're like, okay, so we can't sing and we can't rap. So we was like, fuck it, let's try and make some beats. So we spent a couple £100. I spent £100. He spent about £100 on like software and just equipment, right? And made a couple of beats. They were all right. I put it on my YouTube channel.
And they're not
It was called Taz Beats.
Is it still there?
I'm not joking. Huh?
Is it still there?
No, I just deleted it and changed the YouTube name back to what it normally is. I've kept the
Oh.
same account the entire time. I just changed the name.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, because like
The beats were all right. I could have got better, but we just like lost interest in
Didn't
it.
you buy a mic to make a studio in your room?
No, I wanted to, but I didn't. I was going to, but I didn't because it's basically one of my friends / neighbours wanted to come with one of his other friends round and produce a song with me because they wanted to make it like a drill type of music. So I was down. But obviously they couldn't fucking smoke in my house and all that. They said, yeah, sure. and they had to pay me for each session. So I was like, if I bought all this stuff, eventually I'd get my money back from it. And I was
Yeah.
like, I can make a good business out of it. But in the end, I didn't have the money at the time to get the equipment and stuff. So I was like, it's not a good idea.
And now look what you're doing. You're doing a podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
So much better than making drill music in your bedroom.
Isn't it, bro? It's just like I've got six
I didn't
waps
want to
and
make.
2
wasn't.
guns and 1 chef and a bag. End of song.
I wasn't even gonna get the beat, or I wasn't gonna obviously rapping it. So I wasn't doing anything towards it. All I was gonna do was just produce it, put 2 things together, add a little bit of auto tune, cut out the background noise and stuff. That was about it, really.
Really.
I wasn't gonna do too much to it.
And then
but I was
eventually
gonna have
you'll be a SoundCloud rapper. As a Matez.
Yeah, but
The
I'll
SoundCloud.
not call myself Azamaz. I sound like a magician. Look, you see me? No, you don't. Azamaz.
God. Oh fuck!
My back.
I've got
Oh,
such a
fuck my
funny story, lads.
Go for it.
Last night, I was really bored. I was like, "Fuck! I really want to play a Star Wars game." So I searched up Star Wars game, and I was scrolling through, blah blah blah, and I got to like, I think it was page like 40 something, just looking for Star Wars games on Google, yeah. And I
Okay.
found this one. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, what? I clicked on it. It was a Star Wars game, but the twist was it was a porn game. So I downloaded the game and played it.
She downloaded it.
I downloaded the game.
Do you still have it installed?
No, I deleted it.
What was it called?
It was called. I think it's called Star Wars: A Heartless Warrior. I think. And don't go search this up, people at home. Don't go search this up, right? But I played it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Because like they had the lightsabers, the blasters. They had a really, really shit version of the Millennium Falcon. It didn't look like it at all. It was really glossy, and I think it was black and all that. But I was like, what the
was it
fuck is
called?
this? A Heartless Warrior. Star Wars: A Heartless Warrior. And there was a part of it when the Jedi got shot, and he had to heal her, but the only way to heal her was to get her naked and put her in the healing tube. I was like, who made this?
Yeah, I've searched up on Google. I can't find anything.
Oh, hold on, let me try. I don't know. I'll try and find it. I'll link it to you.
Let's do that at the end. By the way, I'm not gonna play it. I just want to see if it's actually legit.
Yeah, I found it. I know.
Is it on your
It's
history
called
still?
The Warrior's Heart. It's not my history, no. I just had to go on incognito. Links. There we go. There it is.
I knew you would do that.
No, because I just found it, bro. Like it wasn't something that I was like, okay, I'm scrolling through it, I'm just gonna blah blah. I searched up Star Wars games and this came up.
Fair enough.
It's so odd.
You know what? I don't think anyone wants to listen to anymore. Thank you guys for listening. It's been a Lost Cornflakes podcast featured not Ben
It's kind
Aaron
of Ben,
Will.
50% Ben.
and Luca.
I
I forgot your name, Luca.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Make
Sweet.
sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, get to our Discord, check out the merch store, follow and subscribe. And
Sweet.
yeah, sweet.